Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. I had a long day at work. Didn't get home till about 8:30. Let's turn that music down. That's very loud. Wow, that was up really high. So anyways, yeah, had a long day at work, didn't get home till 8:30, and then still had to do some more work once I got home. So we're just going to do a short stream today, but we're going to play a little bit of Empyrion and check it out. And what's up, Irexar? You just woke up. Cool. And hey, Andrew. How you doing? Let's go and pop back down to the lobby, say hello.
Channel switched.
So hey, guys. We've got Ion here.
Yep. Oh. Greetings, suckers.
And we got Sim.
Hey, Twitch.
So yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty tired, so I'm not gonna have too much ceremony here. Let's just play the game and get as much done as we can on here, because I probably only got about an hour and a half in me. Alright, so I am running out of food, and I'm going to need to do something about that. Well, here's something I can do about that, I think.
Have somebody join you multiplayer and employ cannibalism?
Yes! I don't know if that works. Have you seen that? That'd be interesting.
I just thought that was funny. Don't mind me.
Shit.
Plan.
This may not be the best plan here.
Okay, at most I have 12% of a plan.
So...
Oh, and Scar, you'll be happy to know now that there is 2 full seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Netflix. I'm binge watching.
Oh, yeah.
I had to tell him about the.
It's been on Netflix for a while.
I had to tell him about the watch order.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you have watched the movies, right, or no? Are you caught up on movies,
Oh,
or
of
no?
course.
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
So that's not a big deal. I mean, unless you want to stop and, rewatch, but it should be pretty obvious. If you've already seen the movies, then...
Yeah, as I go through the watch order, I'm rewatching.
Yeah.
When it comes up.
There's only 2 movies you gotta worry about. Well, I guess technically 3, but you're not gonna go and see Avengers again. Yeah, Avengers 2. At least I doubt you are. Ooh, I don't have the water generator.
Hey Sim, is Zen0 at AFK?
Yeah, he went AFK last I heard.
Alright, he'll come down here when he gets back and notices he's alone.
Yep.
Oh, I've been infected by an alien parasite too. That's excellent. So I'm basically fucked.
You ordered the special, didn't you?
I did. But it was delicious.
And if you don't get that reference, shame to anybody. Time to start putting all these tools back in the box.
Human joined your chamber.
Hello.
Hey, Zen.
Hey. How's it going?
Not too shabby. Got pizza, chips, and soda, man. Life is good.
Excellent. Oh, really? Hey, Degraver, how's it going? Oh, well, that was dumb. Thought I was still worried about my health, and I really am not. I'm not health hunger, and so I went and made a couple things, and I immediately ate them. It's like, oh yeah, you don't need to do that. Hey, Gamalisk, and I'm doing good, Graver. And hey, Sick, how's it going? No longer infected.
Okay, this is driving me a little nuts.
Oh, that's good, sick. Yeah, it's just a long day for me. Worked about 12 hours almost. What's driving you nuts, Ion?
I cannot find my little pair of flesh cut dikes.
I hate it when I misplace my dikes. No, I actually do use dikes all the time, but the ones you're talking about, maybe not the specific type, but
And usually when they just leave a flat cut instead of, an angle.
Oh. Then those aren't really dikes.
No?
Interesting thing that I found out was the reason why they're called dikes is it's short for diagonal cutting tool. So if you're getting if it's a flat cut, then it's really not a dike. It's just a flat cut tool.
Learn something new every day.
Just a little bit of interesting trivia. Not that interesting actually, but just a little bit of trivia that.
Tool talk with Scar.
Yeah.
Just another service we here at Scarlet River Gaming love to provide.
You may think that I'm just a geek, and I am, but no, I was I was doing a long install today, so I was using all variety of tools. I used my dikes multiple times today, as well as a crimp tool, so I can make RJ45, Ethernet cables.
Is this like another word for side cutter or something?
Yeah, sure. Okay. It's just wire cutters. Wire cutters. Yeah. Dikes just is short for diagonal cut tool. And it just fair, snips. They're basically like scissors they're very short blades though, and it's for some reason the diagonal cutting tool caught on a lot more than something flat and straight. I don't know why. But yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it's just frustrating when you can't find the right set of tools you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should probably unplug the soldering iron.
Probably don't want to leave it on now.
Yeah,
Nah, they're kind of energy hogs and not safe.
There's like that series, the Oatmeal comics, like if your brain was, an external thing that you can communicate with. Where like, it's just listing off all these random things from your past, like snippets of code you created in high school, all this other weird shit. It's just like, the car keys you had in your hands 5 minutes ago? Yeah, no fucking idea.
Yeah.
That
Brains.
pair of prescription
They're wonderful
sunglasses
things.
you've been looking for a week? Good luck, Bucker.
Oh, I'm terrible with sunglasses. Like, I wear those, like, cheap-ass cop sunglasses. One, because I like them, and two, because they're cheap as hell, and I can't keep a pair of sunglasses for more than a few days.
Yes.
I lost my
I
favorite
used-
pair of sunglasses about, now I guess it's going on 3 or 4 weeks, but I finally, when we went to the state fair, I finally broke down and got some new sunglasses, but, of course, I bought them at the fair. We waited till we got there, and not that great, and I mean, they weren't super expensive. They were $10, but I think the ones that I had before that I really liked were only like $5. I got them at fucking Home Depot of all places. I was just looking at the safety glasses, and they had some safety glasses that were sunglasses that were actually looked good, and they were, that I'm not, exactly one for style, so I'm not looking for Ray-Bans. I just need something that's gonna shield my eyes from the sun and not look god awful, and it fit the bill, and they were great. But one day they just disappeared, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find them in my daughter's room at some point.
Holy crap. I'm looking at I'm taking apart the stereo and been desoldering stuff because that's the only way I can get parts is, I have no money. And I pull stuff out of the can and rip out what I need. But I'm looking at this little, this component, and it's a 30 to 50 watt power amp for audio. Holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of them. I'm wondering...
In a speaker, you said, or what?
In an old Onkyo receiver.
Okay. I gotta say, that doesn't sound right.
And I'm wondering if I can use these in RF to bump my output wattage. Because it doesn't specify audio. It just says it's just wattage.
It's tricky. I don't know. I think an amplifier is an amplifier, but I've always used one specifically for. I haven't used an amp in a long time for what I do, but we used amplifiers for our old wireless radios, for Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi operates on RF also, just in a higher frequency. And I know you're probably talking about for your ham radio, but.
Oh yeah, I do. I can play with Wi-Fi power levels that you guys would probably dream of.
You play with ham radio though, huh?
Yeesh.
You want to be really careful cranking up Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
Wattages. You could sterilize yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. That 2.4 in that 5 gigahertz range. It's pretty much microwave. You can nuke yourself pretty fast.
Yeah. Well, like earlier today, like I can feel high strength 5 gigahertz. Literally, I feel it in my head because I've been around it so much, and I can tell. Like every time I'm sitting there programming a lot of 5 gigahertz, I start getting headaches, and it's not a good thing, But if I'm sitting if I'm sitting in my cab, in the truck of, in the cab of my truck, and I've got a 5 gigahertz radio right next to me, and it's a 1,000 milliwatt, 1 full watt, that's powerful for Wi-Fi. It is, and
yeah. Your average Wi-Fi router is only 250 milliwatts. Ish. Yeah, provided we've got the proper power, the proper antenna, and distance from amplifier and distance from people, I can do up to 250 watts peak envelope power. For the higher bands, for like lower HFs, like high frequency stuff, like just HF up to like 30 megahertz.
If you go 250,
like 1500 watts.
You're talking ham again though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you did 250 watts on Wi-Fi, you'd have the FCC knocking at your door.
Uh-huh.
I mean that's highly illegal. Like well beyond that you would, and none of your neighbors could use the internet Like all of their routers would crash. You might actually even like burn some out.
Oh, definitely. They were
In fact, it's probably not a might about it. If they were operating on the same frequency at all, and they could, you're talking 250 watts. That even if they were on the neighboring frequencies, I think it would deafen them. Because in fact, that's how it works. It's like you would literally be screaming at them, and it's like, their receiver is like an eardrum, and you could literally blow out their eardrum.
Yeah, you'd blow the receive side out of that router. It would literally start smoking. Literally.
Wow.
That kind of power is only used for like. There's no reason for that kind of power at all, ever. I mean, you can get from where I am on the ground to space on 10 watts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you can get to the moon with 5 watts.
Yeah. Well,
Easily.
actually, my when I was doing satellite installs, like the higher end would use the 4-watt bucks, and most of them used 2-watt. So
yeah.
you can get to space. You can get to space with 2 watts. I don't remember what frequency that operates on, but it's certainly not the 2.4. I think it's a.
It's like tip of my tongue.
I have no idea. I really don't know.
I have an idea, but I'm hesitant to say because I'm not certain. Let's see here.
Whoever is.
30 to 300 gigahertz. Yeah. Actually, 3 gigahertz to 300 gigahertz, depending on who.
That sounds too high to me.
That's the absolute upper band. Because regular TV kind of craps out around between 30 and like high range VHF is like 300 megahertz, and then you go to UHF. But like you get into the centimeter range bands, and that's some serious freaking distance.
Yeah. Hey Trey, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Welcome back. Alright, I am gonna go on ahead and raid the ship over there. Because otherwise I'm gonna starve.
Okay, here it is. Primarily for satellite TV is 4 to 8 gigahertz. That's what this site says.
Satellite TV? Okay.
Yeah, for TV.
I mostly
X-band
dealt
and
with satellite
Q-band
internet.
is far higher.
Yeah. The KU band?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I dealt with. Actually. So what is KU band? I dealt with KA and KU.
KA to KU is 12 up to 40 gigahertz.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna waste my ammo on him because I know I've got to deal with drones over here. But this creepy guy, he's one of the few that aggro. Come on, stamina. I forgot to do my jump trick and I just let my stamina drop.
You are super quiet, Zen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I put my mic out of the way to
That's kind of what I'm doing. I just keep muting myself.
Yeah, so just saying, how's that 7-day server coming?
Oh, well, Empyrion dropped their NDA, so
Yeah. The words back and burner.
yeah, they do come to mind. Come on, die. Shit. Sneaky, what's up? How's it going? Perfect, I got ammo out of that. Yeah, I was planning on doing it. You know, there was a possibility of it have been today, but with how long I had to work today, and the fact that this is out, that like I said, back burner, but it'll happen. Hopefully, we'll still do it this weekend, but I kind of do want to actually get a chance to have a long session on this game for the stream too.
The long-term hotel we're staying at has notoriously bad internet, so I'm rebuilding my Wi-Fi reflector so I can leech off of the nearby Denny's.
Oh, nice.
Its car is thinking, you're a horrible, horrible person.
I do these things.
Yeah, you do that for a living, and it's people like me that give you a rough time.
As long as you don't go and complain to me about it.
Oh God, no.
You said you're leeching it off of Denny's?
We more like a Denny's or some restaurant or.
As long as you don't take it from a hotel or a campground, I'm okay, man.
The hotel we're staying at is a value place, and their internet is notoriously pre-dial-up. Dial-up slow. As they're splitting a DSL line between 200 rooms.
If you want to give them my card, you know.
Hey, if I had some of your cards.
Yeah. What up, Halo? How you doing? Stuffing my face with gigantic meatballs. That looks weird. Shit. That's what that is. Drone. It's another drone alive. Shit. Nice. Wait a minute, is that... No, that's not a solar panel. I was like, is that a solar panel over there?
Hey, Matrix.
There goes.
What up, Matrix?
Yep.
And hello to Agnar. Is there still another drone out here?
I will be right back, guys. I gotta go wash my face.
So I'm raiding the ship right now. Shit, shit, shit.
BFK for a little bit.
Human left your chamber.
Son of a bitch. Silicon from the windows. It's just glass. I only get glass plates. I can't convert that back to silicon, can I? Damn.
Is that something you're running low on, is silicon?
Alright, it's just something I know that I usually do. I actually am hitting this thing earlier than usual as well, so should be better.
Have you made a small vessel yet?
Nope. I really want to
When I
disassemble the
wanted to
mini
come
drone.
take this thing, I built a small armed ship and came over and used the ship to shoot down the drones.
Yeah, I did that last time. Well, my last ship actually was unarmed when I did that. My last play, I basically I took the escape pod and I gave it thrusters and I didn't put any weapons on it because I really still didn't have. I hadn't scrounged much, but once I got this ship raided last time, I was like, oh well, it's actually a great source to get myself some extra resources before I head out. So it's kind of, you just need to make sure you have, the assault rifle and a little bit of extra ammo, and you're good to go. In fact, and if you luck out, one of the drones should give you more ammo. So I ended up, now I have 344 ammo for that assault rifle, so I'm set for that. There's still much more to raid here, but I think that's probably all I can do. Now, I almost think, does this thing actually make new drones? There was like one place that looked like new
I never
drones.
saw new drones with this, but I think if the towers are left intact, they will generate new drones.
Okay. Yeah, I seem to remember on my last playthrough, somewhere over here was where it seemed like there may have been a drones being remade. But I think it was actually just a drone stuck. So it's probably fine. Yeah. Did you ever actually tear apart the entire big ship, or just loot it?
Oh no, I tore it completely down to the ground.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Nice. I started to, but like I was just no.
But see, what
It's
helped
just-
me was I had a ship, so I'd land my ship on it, and then that gave me a lot more storage capacity,
Yeah.
so that I wouldn't get full. And then
Yeah, I did that last time too, but it was still like tearing this whole thing apart was just, that you're looking at like a week or so, right?
Oh, game days.
Yeah, game days.
Yeah, that's about right.
Because I think I spent like 3 days exploring, and ooh, that hurt. I'm gonna have to get home and heal. But yeah, I think I spent 3, maybe even 4 game days working on it, and I took apart basically just the left wing, and that was all. But that was including some dicking around and stuff too. I have room to loot you. What's that, Agnar? What game is this? It's Empyrion. And you can't buy it. Not yet.
Oh, shiny.
Yeah. I'm back. You know, as much as I hate moving, I will be glad to get away from this frickin' mosquito plague pit.
So are you still at your old place right now, or
Yeah.
and you're going to a
Yeah, hotel.
okay. Well, we've been talking about it for a long time, Agnar. It's like Space Engineers, but on a planet. Like, on planets. Right now, I'm still on the planet that you start off with.
Omicron.
You start off crashed here, rather, I should say.
This planet's called Omicron, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Persei 8.
what's his name? Lur, ruler of Omicron Persei.
Omicron Persei. I love that show.
It took me a little bit to figure out. I knew what you were talking about from the beginning, but it's like, what was his name? I have not made... Oh wait, have I made a healing chamber? Yes. Wish that worked. The access button.
Watch your oxygen.
Yeah. I have to run back to my escape pod for that. I've been trying to be conservative, so I'm not making things I don't have to, which technically I don't have to make a new oxygen tank. Hopefully I will be able to bring this thing closer so that it's really just right at my base. Okay.
I wonder if they'll have different starting modes for this game.
Right now, I mean, you got creative and survival, but you should be able to start randomly, you know, into a random generated world, so you're not always going to have this place.
Well, I mean, can you start on the world? Can you start in space?
I don't know, but I'm sure we're going to have different randomly generated worlds. Whether or not you get a random generated start that puts you in space, I don't know. Like, this is the equivalent of Crash Red Ship, except it's actually less than Crash Red Ship. Crash Red Ship is big, and so you can get a lot of parts off of it. This is a tiny little escape pod. So it's not quite a nothing start, but it's a very basic start.
Close.
Yeah. So they're probably going to have different variations on that. Easier starts, harder starts. Actually, you can't get much harder than this because you have to have... Like, this is basically the minimum you need to survive right here. They might be able to do it without giving you some ore in your containers, so that you really had to go out and mine for stuff immediately. But with random generated worlds, you may not be able to find like promethium in time. So if you didn't have some fuel cells to keep you going, you're fucked. If you burn up all your fuel before you can do anything, and before you can make more fuel, well, it takes fuel to make fuel. You have to power the ship, or power either a ship or a base, so that you have the constructor running. The constructor then turns the ore into pellets, and then pellets into fuel. So you have to go through at least 2 layers of construction. And so, yeah. And then, of course, you gotta have oxygen. And so, they either need to give you enough tanks and an oxygen station, or a generator, which this one gives you an oxygen generator, and you gotta dump that into the water so you can create oxygen out of the water. And you know, you still have to power the ship to be able to do that. You can't just And you have to power the oxygen generator too. There's a lot of things you have to power.
So that pod you start in is not flight capable at all. It's just it holds your stuff.
Basically, it's got one engine on the back. Everything else is gone. It's missing a landing gear. But essentially all you have to do is make... Really, you only need to make 4 more engines. You don't need an up engine. Because you're on a planet, the planet has gravity. So if you want to just fly around, put 1 engine facing down, 1 left, 1 right, and 1 forward. And technically you're good to go. But you'll find that you probably want a few extra engines so that you can then move them around. Like, you're going to need to be able to actually lift it out. You're going to just do basically what I just said and get it lifted off the ground. And then park it on kind of like a platform. So basically you create your own pit, like as like a pit crew pit, so you can get underneath it and then like rearrange your engines the way you actually would want them to be. Basically, I put a little area on the top of my base that allowed me to park my ship on it, but there's a little walkway that I could walk underneath between the landing gears, so I could look up and I could handle it. It's like if you go to Jiffy Lube, there's some oil change places that have the pit where you just drive over it. Yeah. And so you can just look up and do your oil change like that. Well, same basic concept.
I really wish we'd been able to get some keys for this from director.
Yeah, well, I'm getting in with the developers and we'll see what happens. I'm going to talk to them about, I'm going to talk to Corodius about getting an interview with the lead developers and stuff, because like he's still part of the modding group that that the director was in, who got in, they got involved in this game together. But Corodius now does actually work for Elion, or Elion, or whatever it is, and but he's, I forget his title now, but sort of a social coordinator and technical artist. Okay, yeah. Give me ham.
I do not like green eggs and ham.
Have you seen that comic with Kermit and Miss Piggy in tears, and they're talking to the cat who's holding the plate with the green eggs and ham? You're trying to find your son.
No. That's awful.
It is. But it's funny.
Yeah.
But I was gonna go to the webpage before I sneezed, and I can't remember. Oh, right.
I don't really feel like doing the whole base thing right now. But I was just really trying to get rid of those interior blocks that I had. And then, oh, let's make a roof and we can start building our walls. No, I don't want to do that right now. But that's annoying. These being separated, because right now I'm still kind of transferring stuff around between them.
Human joined your chamber.
Welcome back.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to take off. Scar just popped in to say, hey, I spent most of the evening replacing a dishwasher.
Oh, that's fun. So, yeah. Alright, well, you have a great night. I'm probably not going to go too much longer myself. I'm pretty beat.
All right, man. Well, have a good rest of the stream, and hopefully catch you tomorrow.
Yep.
See you tomorrow, Sam.
See you, Matrix.
Human
Yes,
disconnected
Matrix.
from your chamber.
Now, you can't deconstruct items at all, can you? Oh, Matrix just left. He's the only person who can answer that. Oh, it's a bunch of grow lights. Anna Webb, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Oh, Scar. Yeah, you said you could feel RF.
Yeah. Not
I've been
like
in
all RF, but
Yeah,
certain.
I've been in enough MRIs I can feel it when it's going off. Weirdest feeling.
Yeah,
I've
but-
had one MRI and I felt that. I hated it.
Yeah. I've never had one, so I can't comment on that exactly, but
And it usually takes a couple days before I know which way north is again.
See, I had a nice garden last time, and like everything was lined up, and now this is kind of messed up because this line is not right. I'm thinking I may just wait until I can do that before I really expand this. I'm going to need, you know, my grow lights spaced out more. But right now I'm trying to optimize with what's underneath there, and I don't want to focus too much on that right now anyways. I have a base right now that I'm kind of working on. It's still early game. So I mean, this is not much of a base at all. It's just a platform that I've started to put a roof on. But I'm really tired today, so I'm probably not going to do too much with it. I actually haven't decided what I want to really do. I should go on ahead and just make a container. Or two. And a fridge would be great. All of this is going to get rearranged. Everything's compact right now. I want it to look better. I had a really nice looking base before the wipe. So we'll do more with it, but that's going to be something like this weekend. Then I can really focus on doing a lot of little things and getting nitpicky. But I'll put in a lot of windows and things like that so it'll look nice and we can look outside and all that sort of thing. hopefully that'll give me some thrusters, and then I can bring that ship over here. We can fly. And then we can go hit up these other deposits and explore the world. Because honestly, that's actually a lot accomplished considering I have not even gone out and scouted these deposits, let alone grab them. I did grab all of the promethium, some of the iron, and I haven't even touched the copper yet. Just spotted it. So that's not bad. That's going to take some time, though. We're powered for 46 minutes. Let's go grab some more of that ship. Oxygen's at half, though. You know what? Let's just grab a deposit. I think that there's magnesium over on the other side of this escape pod. There it is. Magnesium was good though. Actually, not that great. Could have been better. Yeah, that's pretty dark now. Of course, I put that emergency light away. Hey, Bigfoot. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working very well. Jetpack was on. try to build those. Damn. Take 2 per, that's where I messed up. Otherwise I should be alright. So, finally made 2 thrusters. I need 5 more motors. Shit, I'm out of copper. Okay. Well then. Copper is what I need to get on my next run. Can't be out of that. How much do I have in cables? I have 30. What do I need for the actual engines? Need 5 more motors. That's 15 cables for the motors. For that. That's actually enough. Alright, let's leave the cables alone. Electronics, I have 19. Also requires copper though. So there I'm screwed.
guys. I'm out. Peace.
Have a good night.
Human disconnected from your chamber.
I was like, oh, let's fly this thing. I can. I can. But I can't rotate it. And now it's like wobbly and crashy. But I can fly it home. Yes. That's sort of the thing. Yeah, so RCS is basically the equivalent of a gyro in Space Engineers. Sort of success. At least I don't have to go so far for oxygen now. Welcome to SK and hello to Van Rodden. How you guys doing? What have you been up to, SK? RCS. What does that even look like? This? Nope. Why can't I quit while I'm ahead? Just need a control device. So. And then tomorrow we can fly around.
Winning.
Yeah. Not at all what I expected to do today, but that's actually a pretty good day for under 2 hours. And look, I can turn. Ooh. Behold the glory. Now it needs a third landing gear. And do some stuff that I can operate on both. Whoa, did this thing just run out of power? Alright then. Well, that's fine. It shouldn't have run out. Oh, that's right. I did put in a low. Yeah. So I wouldn't accidentally waste it. Whoa, what are you doing? Firing back to life just like that, huh? This thing's gonna need a bigger fuel tank. 48 minutes idling. That's off, not doing anything. Yeah. Alright. Starting to look like food. Okay. That's it for tonight, guys. So, thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully we can be on earlier, back to my usual time. But I'm going to be on the road again tomorrow, so I do not know what time I'll be home. So if I get home late again, then we may have delay, but Friday should be back to normal for sure, and then I'm hoping to have a full week. Oh. Did Sarah want to do something this Sunday? Crap, I don't know. Hopefully we'll have a good Saturday, and then we'll see what happens Sunday. Good night.